So we are in April of 2026. It's probably one of the toughest time periods to be building a gaming PC, especially if you're one of the budget gamers. We have some crazy prices on RAM, on SSDs, both NVMe and SATA. And in the past few months, even GPU prices have been rising. And we're not just talking about flagships like 5090s, 5080s, even some mid-tier cards like the RTX 5070, 5060 Ti, AMD's 9060 XT, 9070 XT. You just don't find them at MSRP anymore. They're all going up by $100, $200, $300. So it's definitely a tough time to be building. If you price out a build sheet, you'll see that the prices have been keep going up since October, November of last year, all the way till now, almost half a year later. And we have no signs of the prices going back to normal. Building a good gaming PC on a budget is tough, but it's not impossible. Today, we're going to show you how to not just build on a budget, but ball on a budget. Okay, let's get started with the part list. And we'll start from the top with the CPU. So this is a pretty popular choice for budget to mid-level builds. It's the Ryzen 5 9600X. Very capable mid-range CPU. And this one, we actually managed to pick it up for a really good price at around $180. It was an open box item from Canada Computers, compared to even currently when it's on sale, it's on sale at $280 now. So it's definitely amazing value. And built on top of that is the Gigabyte B650M Gaming Plus motherboard. This is a M8TX motherboard, so very versatile. You can fit into a lot of different case types, whether you're going for small form factor or mid form factor, or some mid towers for ATX builds as well. And this one together we bundled with the DDR5 RAM, which is nowadays a very expensive part of gaming builds. This is the T-Force Delta DDR5 at 16 gigabytes, 6000 megahertz. We bundled these two together on Newegg Combo Builder. And for the RAM, we were able to get it at $200 for 16 gigabytes. And it might seem a little bit expensive for buying new, but because of that, we were able to get our motherboard at just $65. So this is normally a $200 plus retail motherboard. I'd say that's a pretty good deal when it balances out. For storage, we're going with the Western Digital SN850 from the WD Black line. Now we did spend a little bit more on this one, and we actually did get it second hand as well. Storage for 1 terabyte, the cheapest I was able to find was around $200 pre-tax new from online sellers. And I just didn't think that was a very good value, and some of them were not even Gen 4 drives. So going with used, we were able to get us a very capable Gen 4 drive that deliver over 7,000 megabits per transfer speed. And grabbing for 180 for 1 terabyte is not too bad in this economy. Moving on to cooling, we have a couple of SAMA parts in this build. SAMA, I'm actually not sure how it's pronounced. For those who don't know, I believe this company is somewhat related to Deepcool. And I like a lot of Deepcool stuff. They have nice cases, they have good cooling things. So I think them being related does give me a bit more confidence because it's my first time working with this brand. We have the 840L CPU cooler. This is a single tower cooler with a lot of RGB, which is one of the requests in this build. We have RGB on the fans as well as on top of the plate. So I think that's going to look really good. And this one I was able to find on sale on Newegg for just $25, which is probably one of the lowest priced CPU coolers you can find today. The other SAMA part we're using is the G850P power supply. We wanted to go with a higher wattage power supply than what's needed in this build, just to give us a bit more room when we're upgrading our GPU and other components in the future. Future-proofing is going to be one of the key focuses in this build, so we're just wanting to try to set us up for success. And the G850P is a 80 plus gold rated, as well as it has the ATX 3.1 compatible, and we have a native PCIe 12 volt. So that's the fiery cable that likes to catch on fire, but when we get it natively from the power supply, it does reduce that risk significantly. We're not going to be using that cable in today's build, but it is really good to know that when we do change our GPU to one that might require this cable, that we don't have to change anything else. We can just plug it right in and have it set up as safe as possible. And this power supply, we were able to get it at $95. Not too bad, not too pricey, but also we're not going to use non-modular bronze certified. I think that's just not reasonable for a build in today's age. Now, housing it all is going to be the DIY PC ARGB M1 Micro ATX tower. So this one is really cool. Actually, it's a case I've been wanting to build in for a while now. And what was attracting me to this case is, number one, we have 2 tempered glass panels at the front side. So we're going to be really able to showcase the nice components inside of our build. Aside from that, it's also a great size. I think it's a nice balance between a large tower as well as going to something that's very compact. The downside of cases that are too small is, sure, it looks nice when it's finished, but you're really going to struggle putting that together. And a lot of times cable management as well as fitting different size GPUs or coolers is going to be a challenge. So this is a very nice balance. And helping us to stay on budget, it does come with 3 pre-installed fans as well. We have 2 reverse fans actually over here for intake and 1 here for exhaust. And they're all mirror RGB fans. So pretty fancy stuff for a case that only ended up costing me $65. I would definitely say that's a great value case, and judging from here, the quality is also very good. So I'm definitely going to be recommending this one. Now you'll notice that I skipped over the GPU. That's because I wanted to be a bit of a mixture. As I said before, a lot of the common theme is to using the RTX 5050 as a budget built GPU. I just don't think that's that good of a recommendation. I understand the perspective saying, oh, we need to use new parts, there's warranty, but there are a lot of older cards as well that offer really, really great performance and at a similar price to entry-level cards such as the 50 series or the AMD 90 series. So chosen for today's build, we have the Asus TUF Gaming RTX 3080. This is a very strong performer and one of the highest end GPUs of the 30 series genre or time. So this performance is going to be similar to a 4070 and stronger than a 5060. And we do have 10 gigabytes of GDDR6X memory as well. So it's going to give us a bit of more room, especially when we're moving up in resolution compared to a lot of the 8 gigabyte entry level cards. And this one, we are able to find secondhand for $400. And nowadays, when we're looking at the retail market, getting a 5050, I think will run you about the same as well. And 5060, they're all looking at $500 plus. So I would say this is a really great value pick for going 1440p gaming in 2026. One last thing here is we had a bit of a spare budget. And of course, not knowing the GPU is this hefty 3080 from Asus. We picked up a GPU brace bracket on Amazon for $20. And it's just going to give us a bit of nice support to prevent GPU sagging and add a touch of RGB to the build as well. All right, so we have the motherboard with the CPU, the cooler, and the RAM all set up in the case. Plugged in the power cords, plugged in the front I/O. So the front looks great now. The back is still a work in progress, but we'll get to that later. And the next step is to put in the GPU, power it up, and we'll move on to core management. For our GPU, the RTX 3080, it is going to be a 2-slot card. So as we look at the case here, we have the top one that's removable, but these ones, they normally just solder one end and you can just kind of snap it off. So we're going to clear our spaces for the 2 up slots. And this one, we kind of just push it in, wiggle a little, and that's off. Does this not fit with the GPU? No, it should be fine. Oh man, don't make me take off the